SS, Chevelle SS rims. I'm underneath my Monza, tightening up my suspension camber bolt that I didn't tighten up before I left on the trip to see my former collection of junk cars. Heading for a Corvair show in Ballston Spa. But by the time you see this video, I will have returned, so don't plan to meet me there because I'm back. Wonder if I should tighten the other side too. Seems if I didn't tighten them enough and the suspension was creaking and groaning. Maybe I'll tighten that one too, just in case. And I'll crank her up and head on out. Time to crank her up! Yeah. Crank her up! Starts right up. Excellent. Runs a little rich though. I gotta adjust the choke pull-offs. And away we go. Oh, I gotta maneuver out of here. I'm not gonna record the whole thing. I'm gonna smash into something. Sprint. Alrighty. Watch out for the BMW wheel. Oh, I got spiders. Got them, I think. Hate spiders. Making spider webs all over my junk. That thing's going to the paint shop today to be repainted on the top. Scratches and blemishes and different color and Harley Davidson, don't knock it over. That's how shoot happens. Got my cooler all full of good carrots. Emergency brake works. Alrighty, let's pack up this Corvair. I got my rear suspension adjusted. No time to clean it. It's all full of grease splurts and splotches. We're gonna have a good time. The guys left their soda bottles like usual. I gotta be their mother and clean up after them. Oh, it's so annoying. Alright, my rear suspension is a reasonable facsimile of what a line. Oh, that one looks real good. Oh well. I gotta hit the road. I got a burned out headlight, I just remembered. Can't drive home at dark. Oh well. Keep it in mind. This is pretty crazy. Talk about coincidence. I've just got to the warehouse. I swept up all the grass and spider webs, and I'm trying to pull the Corvair in. I filled up with gas when I left town. I drove 137 miles to Ballston Spa and 137 miles back. Didn't do any detours at all except a couple of rest stops. And that equals 274 miles, which is what, 400 kilometers? And I was figuring I was good for 260 miles on a tank of gas. Well, 274 is half a gallon over that. 13 gallons, 21 miles per gallon. Let's see. 21 miles per gallon times 10 is 210 times 63, 273, and I did 275. And this Corvair never stalls, except I'm trying to put it into the warehouse. Come on back. But you keep stalling. I haven't driven this car much, so I haven't got too much experience with it. I'm thinking I'm out of gas. Yep. I'm thinking I ran out of gas. It'd be nice if my lights worked. No temp pressure, no gen fan. I think I just ran out of gas. I stopped at a gas station in Lake George and I got an extra gallon of gas. I had brought one with me, ethanol free, and then I got an extra gallon of ethanol gas. Look at the color difference. Yellow, brownish, a little bug in that one. So I think I ran out of gas. I guess my tank is dry. All swept up. The guy that was going to pick up the Monza to repaint the top never texted back and showed up at 5:30 like he was supposed to. It's after 6 now, so whatever. I gotta still do more bushing work on this and alignment and put some gas in. What a humid day it is in the Adirondacks. All we're missing is some bugs. Time for some gas. Alright, I put a half a gallon in of apple juice. Wonder where it's from. Walmart? Probably China, Brazil. What's wrong with American apples? Oh, now I got gas on my fingers. Yuck. On my gloves, I spilled a little bit. Alright, let's crank her up and see if she runs a little better with a little bit of petrol. And I got some water on the floor. Drip, drip, drip. Crank her up. Like that pedal. Poof. Maybe she wasn't out of gas. Poof. Half a gallon of gas should have been enough to cover the sock. I guess I'll have to put the whole gallon in. So humid, it's just like Louisiana. I've been there, I've been to New Orleans, I've been to a whole bunch of nice places. Get the balance out of this gasoline. Gasoline. Not much angle on that funnel. Funny, huh? Ran out of gas just as I'm pulling it in. I do that in the Suburban sometimes. Run it low on fuel, keep a spare gallon of diesel. Make sure there's no water in the gas. What have I done to my Corvair? Nothing else could be wrong. I just drove it down and back. Maybe she wants a little gas. Ooh, got good smoke in there. Little air bubble. How much should I put in? Half a gallon? Just a drop. Make sure you put it out of the way so you don't run it over. Learn that the hard way. Crank her up! Here's the smoker. Poof! I'm switching camera, left hand, right hand. Gotta rebuild the starter. Crank her up! Oh, Jiminy Crickets. What have I done? It's all the fun, huh? Failure. I gotta go to the big box store and get a toilet. There! 10 gallons of gas. I'll keep that baby running for an hour. If I can get those J-bolts off, I'll put it right into the float bowl, but those J-bolts are extra tight. Gas. Crank her up! Poof. No gas. Maybe I killed it. I got more gas. I got lots of good gas. There. A couple, 3 gallons. She doesn't start now. Push her in the back and a little bit another time. I gotta go change the toilet. Sunday evening. Whoa! Crank her up! Junk. It's junk. Should just start right up and stay running. The fuel pump should be strong enough to suck gas in from the tank. There. Crank her up! No gas. Chunk. What have I done? I have to put a gas can in the engine compartment with a rubber hose. That's what I'm going to have to do. There's 10 gallons of gas. 40 liters. Splashing it in. I can't ruin the engine. It's already burning quarter oil every hour. She needed it. Oh yeah, lots of smoke. Good American engine. Lots of gas. Nothing precise or precision about it. Just fill her up with lots of gas. Yeah, she's a smoker. She's a smoker. She's got ring problems. And you thought she was junk. Just needed more gas. More gas, please. Please, sir. May I have some more gas? Hyundai spare tire. Okie dokie. Now that we smoked up the warehouse. Trimmed off the edge of the tailpipe to look like the GM factory baloney cut, down and angled. A little nicer. Alrighty, I'm going to put it in the back. Turn this camera off. I bored you to death. Ethanol gas. Phew! We're stinking in here. Wow. Got lots of clouds of smoke. It's a smoky place. Thanks for watching. Always entertainment. Talk about junkyards next time. Just when you think you're done for the day, you find one more thing to do. There's so many things to do. I'll show you why I'm jacking it up in a minute. Not for any reason that you'd ever know unless you own a GM with flush and dry rocker panels. Put it in the back of the warehouse and I see rusty water dripping out of the rocker panel. GM in 1965 introduced flush and dry rocker panels. And what it is water enters from the cowl and runs right through the rocker, and it's supposed to take all the debris that gets caught in the cowl vent out the back. The only problem is it doesn't work. It was a good idea. Could, it should, it would work in perfect conditions. Better off putting a filter at the front. So I'm going to jack it up so the water can drain out the back instead of rusting in my rocker worse than it already is, because it's already rusty in there. Not rotted, but any rust is worse than no rust. There it is. Drip, drip. Let's stick the air hose in the back. There's a little flappy thing here. If you can see it. There's a little flappy thing. And drain hole. Blow the drain holes clear. Yeah, there's water coming out of the spear hole. Look at that. My car is rusting while it's sleeping. Yep. What's your head? This side's got nothing. It's not blocked. I already cleaned it as best you can clean it. Flush and dry rockers. Look it up, 1965. Drip. Drip. I was driving down the highway and there was a new series Chevy pickup truck, a 2500 HD. Maybe a 2007, 2008, 2009. And the rear quarter panels were bubbly. Bad. Yep, the new style, the one with that huge chrome front bumper that looks like jowl chops or something. I read that some reporter called it when it first came out. Now they got fog lights in them. And this one had the fog lights. So it was pretty new, 5, 6, 7 years old. And it was rotted. Junk. Alright, finally. Let's close up shop. Got old headlights. One of my old headlights wasn't working, so I robbed one off a Fitch Sprint. Got a couple spares when I was in Indiana. Usually these have one Lucas flamethrower or whatever this is. I have two. And I went to my friend's place in Indiana. He had a couple more, so I scarfed them. These are a little rusty. Just a little bit. Use a weird bulb with a wide base. Small, looks like an H1 bulb with a big base. Let's investigate further. There it is. Don't put your fingers on it. It gets oil and gets overheated. An H1 bulb in a what kind of housing is this? It is lamp N number 450, 12 volts, 55 watts, Mazda. Mazda. That's what it says. Made in England. It says Mazda on it. That is definitely what it says. Mazda. It's indexed too. I'll put it back together. Made in England. Mazda. Now I gotta put this thing back together. Come on. There we go. Let's see what this one has inside. Oop. Looks the same. This one has no markings on it whatsoever. No markings at all. Oh, there we go. Model 450. I need a light to read it. My eyes are dim. I cannot see. I have not brought my specs with me. Yeah, I gotta wear reading glasses. That's the way it goes. "12 volt. Can't read it. Sorry, boys and girls. 12 volt, 55 watt. Can't read it. Sorry. I tried. I gotta go to Lowe's and buy a toilet. We all got our priorities. Maybe I'll take a photo of it. I can read the photo because I can enlarge it. Alrighty. Is that enough for you? I'm draining my rocker panels. Putting her to bed.